Welcome, Pisces. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for February the 15th through to the 21st, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the energy of the cards, let me take a moment to thank you for your love, for the support that you give me each and every day from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so, so much. Now, let's get to you. Let's get to the energy of the week. And we start with the Four of Wands. So it's all about that foundation that you are starting to build upon. Okay, you are looking at your foundation, what it looks like. Is it sustainable? Can you put your building blocks on top of it? Can we grow a future out of this? So I know it only looks like four wands in the ground right now with a little canopy that we threw up there. It doesn't look like the castle, but it will. The belief in ourselves, the belief in our goals, our dreams, our desires, and the people that are there to help us along the way. Okay, the couple in the front really grabbed my attention here, and it usually doesn't. So now this is the marriage and proposal card, so yeah, maybe that's where your security comes in. But as a general reading, I would have to say it's the people that support you, that you can depend on, that you can lean on, that are important this week in your life, and you are looking at those people. You are looking at your relationships perhaps and how the give and take of the relationship works. Is it constantly you giving because you need to walk away from that? Or are they there helping you, holding you up, worried about you, cheering you on? Our next card is the King of Pentacles. So this has a lot to do with the structure, the routine. We don't want to be the maverick this week. We absolutely don't want to be the maverick this week, but we do want to allow our minds to flourish with new ideas, new ways of doing things, new ways of accomplishing, new ways of bringing in an extra income or stepping into a career path. Okay, our crown is a living vine here, so it's our thoughts, our inspirations, our aspirations of what we want to grow into, what we want to create going forward. And it is, the sun goes into your sign this week, does it not? So this is the beginning of birthdays, so happy birthday. But as it comes closer to your birthday, okay, that is when the closure starts to lessen and the new beginnings start to add. Okay, so depending on when you were born, is on how you're going to feel this energy. For many of you, it's just going to be the thoughts of how to grow into something more beautiful, more sustainable, something that gives you balance, something that brings in happiness, joy. We have the King of Wands. You might even be looking at taking a course or self-educating yourself, okay? Because this is high thinking, high-minded thinking. This is also an optimism that starts to come in. So even if you are closing doors, and I think you will be, because that couple kind of caught me as, you know, you're looking at relationships, especially relationships, on who builds you up, who pulls you down, who zaps you of your energy, who raises your energy. But there is a certain sense of optimism when the King of Wands appears, that you feel that you're starting to feel invigorated, you're starting to feel like you can go forward, that you can create new beginnings in your life. Absolutely. In fact, your undercurrent for the entire week is the Ten of Pentacles. This card has come up a lot this week, actually, okay? So this is your yes card. This is that one thing that is always in your prayers, in your meditations. This is the one thing that you want to walk into. This is the yes card. So look for those opportunities, look for those aha moments, look for those epiphanies to make it happen in your life, because they will show this week. Absolutely. We are also looking at, we have temperance. So we are looking at our balance and how to bring in balance in our life. Maybe it's redesigning our structure, our routines, who we hang out with, what groups we are affiliated with. what we do in our spare time, in order to incorporate a balance that we feel like we are grounded. We feel that we can springboard ourselves into new directions because we are balanced. There's, and it's mind, body, and spirit when it comes to balance. And it starts at home. Okay, we can be anything we want on the outside of the world when we feel secure and structured in our own home. So maybe you're looking at redecorating. Maybe you're looking at moving. Maybe you're looking at adding new colors or new designs in your home in order to give you that sense of well-being at home. Maybe it's strengthening the relationships you have at home so that you feel strengthened, you feel supported going out into the world. We have the Ace of Cups. This is embracing your dreams, your desires. This is also the give and take. Okay? If you are in a position where there's more month than money and you feel the restriction so much of your finances, this is a perfect time to clean out that closet and give the unwanted or unused items to a charity that where somebody can use them. Okay, by giving, it opens up that prosperity door for us. So this could be new love coming in, absolutely. But I think more importantly, it is embracing our talents, our desires, our dreams, and believing and raising up that self-confidence that we can step into that. I think also we're looking at our obligations, our responsibility, what's on our plate with the Ten of Wands. We might be looking at this a little bit more by week's end going into next week, where we really see where obligations and responsibilities that we have on our plate necessarily isn't ours to have in the first place, that somehow they got plopped onto our plate because we were the nice person who said yes. It's time to give those back to the people that really own them and worry about your path forward, okay? Because you're being weighed down in some way. It's almost like you're being restricted in some way of being able to move forward on your path, and it could very well be from obligations and responsibilities that you have said yes to that shouldn't have been yours in the first place. So you are really looking at, with the wands here, okay, that sack on our back is filled with wands, and some of it has some beautiful new growth. So it's our ideas, it's our passions, it's our dreams, but there's also some dead wood there, and it needs to be pulled because it's weighing down our steps. It's not allowing us to have that bounce in our step. It's not allowing us to feel the vitality that we need in order to move forward. We also have the Six of Cups. Okay, so this is love you. This is peace of mind, but it's love you. Understand that you are special, that you are deserving. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you love you. I love you. You're special, you're great, you're talented, you're beautiful. Tell yourself every day. Look yourself right in the eye. This is about raising your self-confidence, the awareness of how deserving and beautiful you are. For our love card, we have the Eight of Swords, which is our perceptions. I think our perceptions are changing in love. So what has attracted us in the past might not attract us in the future. And we are kind of shifting in what we need as a partner, in a partner, what they need to bring to the table. So if you are in a relationship, this could be some very serious talks right now about where you are going together as a couple. What does the path forward look like? Okay, it's changing, your perceptions are changing. And so you need to have those talks. So, where if you don't have the talks, a relationship that could really go deeper into the next level could completely fall apart. So you want to have those talks. You want to have those talks about the value of the relationship, of taking it to the next level, of growing it stronger. If you are looking for a relationship, once again, your perceptions of kind of changing right now. You will be attracting a new sort of person into your life. So don't be at shock. It might be somebody that you wouldn't have looked twice at last week has now got your eye. Okay, so be open to different people with different backgrounds and new experiences. They might not speak your language, they might not come from your country, they might not be from your age group. You might think that you have absolutely nothing in common with this person. So take the blinders off, sit down for a cup of coffee with them, get to know them. You might be mildly surprised at the person that sits across from you. Knight of Wands for career. So this tells me that you have come to a certain point and you are ready to go forward. You want that path to be straight. It might be through education. It might be just following your passions. And usually when it comes to money, it looks like you are taking a path towards a straighter path. So an influx of money, but it's not going to show up this week or next week or maybe even next month. But it's through the diligence, it's through the determination, it's through the discipline that it will steadily increase and go in your favor. We have justice for spirituality. So we need to look at how we bring in harmony into our life, how we bring in balance into our life, how we bring in joy into our life. Joy is a really big part. And, you know, spirituality isn't always about meditation and prayer. Sometimes it is about enjoying life in the present moment, feeling the balance of the present moment, feeling the joy of the present moment. That we can't live too much in the past, we can't live too much in the future, because the today will slip right by and we'll miss those memories that we're making. So it is trying to incorporate joy into your life this week. I think that will bring you the most harmony, the most balance. So dedicate some time to yourself. Maybe it's a museum. Maybe it is a gallery, an art gallery you want to go to. Maybe it is going to a zoo. Maybe it is walking through a park or along a beach or a shore of a creek or a river or an ocean. Maybe it's sitting quietly next to a fireplace and reading your favorite book or watching your favorite movie. Spending time with a loved one or a best friend where you just haven't had time over the past month or so to really connect with them. Maybe this is a good week to connect, to bring in joy, to bring in harmony into your life. And for health and well-being, we've got the Five of Swords. Trust me, if you're feeling under the weather and you search the internet, if you search long enough, you will find the line that says you are going to die. So when we are looking at health and we are looking at well-being, there are naysayers out there for just about anything. Okay? If you look, everything causes cancer. If you look, everything causes death. You know, our world, we can't be in a vacuum. So we have to turn off the negative and look at the positive. If you are suffering from a diagnosis or you're in some kind of treatment or something, go with the positive people, with the bounce in their step, the ones that raise you up, the ones that really act as if they care about you and your well-being. Okay, those are the people that are going to be leading you in the right direction. Walk away from the naysayers, walk away from the people with the bad attitudes, walk away from the people with the negative attitudes. You don't need them in your life. They're just going to pull you down and add stress to your life, which is just going to compound issues. Okay, we don't need that in our life. And this is a week where you really need to walk away from the negative people in your life and seek out positive people. So even if you are in a very healthy stage, in order to have sustainable long-term vitality, you want to get around positive people. Okay, so join a gym, start working out with people, or a group that does yoga together, or a group that does running together or jogging together, or get involved with other like-minded people trying to reach the same goals as yours. Okay, and that is going to bring the most success to you if you tap into something like that this week. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.